Diet is a significant contributor of heart disease, and today I would like to talk about something we could potentially call the anti-heart attack diet. This is something your cardiologist should be discussing with you, but unfortunately many times due to time constraint, it doesn't happen. Let's talk today about the type of diet backed by the strongest scientific evidence. I am Dr. Aida Matza from CardioCare Palm Beach, and after 20 years of practicing cardiologist, I have watched too many patients show up at the office after the first heart attack. They ask, why didn't anybody tell me about this earlier? Heart attack, or let's say atherosclerosis, starts at least 20 years before symptoms, which means the choices you are making today are either protecting your arteries or silently destroying them. So the diet that is most probable to prevent problems is the Mediterranean style eating pattern that reduces major cardiovascular events by 30%. When people hear the word diet, they think about weight loss, but as a cardiologist, I need you to think about something much more important: preventing heart attacks and heart disease. The Mediterranean style diet. It is not extreme keto. It is not juice cleanses. It is not cutting our entire food groups. It is vegetables and fruits, whole grains, beans, legumes, nuts, seeds, olive oil instead of butter, fish, especially salmon and sardines, limited processed food, sugary drinks should be limited as well, and red meat. Most people are chasing weight loss when the real goal should be protecting your arteries. Heart attacks begin with inflammation and plaque buildup. It is happening inside the arteries years before the symptoms appear. Food rich in fiber, healthy fat, and antioxidants help reduce inflammation, lower LDL or the bad cholesterol, improve blood pressure, and stabilize plaque. So stop thinking about diet as deprivation or weight loss. Start thinking about every meal as either protecting your arteries or contributing to plaque buildup. One landmark study proved that people following a Mediterranean style supplemented with olive oil, nuts, reduced major cardiovascular events by about 30%. A 30% reduction in heart attack isn't a supplement or a drug, it is food. The PREDIMED trial is one of the largest randomized controlled trials on diet and cardiovascular disease. Participants weren't asked to go on extreme diet or cut calories. They were given olive oil or nuts and told to eat more vegetables, fish, and whole grains. The 30% reduction is comparable to what we see with some medications, except this is food. Most patients never hear about this study because the healthcare system is built around prescribing pills, not teaching prevention. No single food prevents heart attacks overnight, but daily choices repeated over years can dramatically lower the risk. This isn't about one perfect meal. It is about patterns sustained over time. The compounding effect of years of small, consistent choices is what creates arterial progression. You don't need to overhaul your entire life tomorrow. Start with one or two changes and let them become habits before adding more. The goal is sustainability, not perfection, because the diet that works is the one you can actually maintain for decades. Heart healthy labels can be misleading. Some cereals, granola bars, and low-fat snacks are packed with sugar and refined carbohydrates. Real food is usually the best food. Food marketing has convinced people that anything with a heart healthy label is safe. So, low-fat products often replace fat with sugar to maintain flavor. Ultra-processed food, even those labeled healthy, drive inflammation and metabolic dysfunction. The food that actually protect your heart don't need labels. They are whole, recognizable, and unprocessed. Trust what your grandmother would recognize as food, not what a marketing team designed for you. Replace butter with olive oil. Eat fish twice a week. Add beans or lentils several times a week. Choose nuts instead of chips. Fill half of your plate with vegetables. Avoid ultra-processed food whenever possible. These are not extreme changes. They are swaps and additions that can build arterial protection over time. So let's talk about how to make this work when you are busy, stressed, and tired of cooking. In my case, by the way. Olive oil takes the same amount of time to use as butter. Canned beans take 90 seconds to eat. Frozen vegetables are just as nutritious as fresh and require zero prep. The Mediterranean diet is one of the easiest eating patterns to maintain. Your current eating pattern is automated, and any change feels like effort until the new pattern becomes automatic. The first 2 weeks are the hardest. It's because you are breaking default behaviors. After that, the Mediterranean pattern becomes just as easy as what you are doing right now, except it's protecting your arteries instead of destroying them. What matters right now is this: you know what to do, and the question is whether you will actually do it. The healthcare system is built to treat heart disease after it happens, not prevent it before it starts, which is why most cardiologists never had time for this conversation with you. The first time most people hear about heart disease is after the first heart attack or some family member who had it. And this is by design. Most cardiology practice run on a volume model, 15 minutes, sometimes 10 appointments, short appointments. See as many patients as possible. Prescribe medications, move to the next one. There is no billing code for teaching you about diet, so it doesn't happen. The system profits from intervention, not prevention. Stop waiting for permission or validation from your doctor to start eating in a way that protects your arteries. You know more about the anti-heart attack diet than 90% of people walking around. Not Monday, not next month, this week with one swap, and build up from there. This is Dr. Aida Matza from Cardio Care, Palm Beach. Until the next time.